My last minute trip to London was coming to a close and it was time to go home to Ireland, but I didn't want the adventure to end. Now I had time, but I didn't have a lot of money, so I searched for the cheapest possible flight I could find. I was happy to go anywhere in the world, so when I found a flight for £4.99, all on my lonesome, of course, I didn't hesitate. The video you're about to watch is how this complete lack of a plan turned out, so buckle in. Now it was going to be a long day. Our journey starts at 3 in the morning, where I have to get one bus to get to another bus to get to the airport in London. So I'm kind of lost, I'm trying to find the second bus. We finally made it. Then we've got a flight to a city I can't even pronounce. We're at the airport. In a country I've never been before, and that's where the journey really starts. You want to be in it? No! Adventure is born in spontaneity, so we'll figure all that out when we get there. You want to be in the...
Yeah, look at me!
Every time someone at the airport says enjoy your trip, I say you too. They always roll their eyes at me. So I just got told that I'm not allowed to have my camera on. I'm actually really curious to see if any of you will guess where we're flying to. Alright, there's a hint on that board. Guess in the comments, see if you can guess right. That's the goal. But yeah, who knows, I might not come back. What do you recommend about getting money?
When you get there.
When you get there?
As you're a nice person.
Thanks. Those ladies gave me great tips about where to get money once I get out to our mystery destination. So there's another hint for you. They don't use euro. I gotta exchange money, I gotta use a different currency. I asked them, would they actually recommend I get money here in the airport exchange? And they were like, since you're a nice person, we're gonna give you advice and tell you not to get it in the airport. Do it in the country when you get there. That's why it always pays to be nice and to talk to people. What is it?
Are you recording?
And just as I tried to be nice and talk to this guy, he got me in trouble with the police standing behind me. Two cops with machine guns just came up to me and told me I'm not allowed to film in the airport. And they told me to switch off the camera. They had actual machine guns too. They weren't happy. So I will see you guys on the plane. Really nice people, just met them on the flight. They're giving me all the tips and things to see. Now, if you can't tell already, I hadn't really planned this trip very well. My newfound friends figured this out, and they very kindly offered to give me their number just in case I needed any help. Absolute legends. I needed to get 2 buses on a train just to get from the airport to the city. Then I needed to find my Airbnb, which I had no idea how to do. I also don't speak a word of the local language, but that's all part of the adventure. So I got my bag, exchanged some money, and we were on our way. We just got a bunch of this cool looking money. If you can guess from this money where we are, comment down below. So after multiple failures and quite a few buses, we managed to get from the airport I flew to the city I was staying in. Might as well tell you now, we have arrived. We're in Prague in the Czech Republic. Looking bigger than I expected now.
Far bigger.
I was thinking this is going to be a walkable city.
That's exactly what we thought.
Which is looking kind of doubtful now. Alright, have a good trip.
See you now. Bye.
Those two really nice people, they gave me a map. It's not looking too walkable, but we'll figure it out. That's all part of the adventure. That's what this video is all about. What happens when you book a last minute cheapest flight in Europe? You just gotta figure the adventure out as you go. And that's what we're gonna do. Alright, time to walk this beautiful city and find your Airbnb. Look how cool this building is. I couldn't help but stop and take a shot of it. Again, this is why you talk to strangers and you be friendly and nice, because they gave me a spare map, which is proving to be quite useful. Nice jacket, buddy. No way of contacting the Airbnb host, so I am trying to find some free Wi-Fi. Oh my god, I see a Starbucks. We might be saved. I had been walking for almost 2 hours at this point. She's responded. I think we can go meet her. Let's finally get into our Airbnb. Uh-oh, tram's moving. We were in the completely wrong area, thought we were in the right place. Feeling that the Airbnb host is getting a little bit annoyed. Sorry about that. I couldn't find the place. Do you have any advice on when you were good to go?
Very good restaurant. It is at the next street. Famous restaurant with Czech food and very good beer.
Okay, we are finally here. I cannot believe this place. It's huge. I gotta say, it's amazing. I booked this place for €10 per night. Only €10 a night. Check this out. As you've probably seen, we got the leather couch here. Well, look at the ceilings in this place. It's enormous. The chandelier, the hip cool workstation, the giant TV, the alcoves. If anyone's seen In Bruges, the alcoves.
The alcoves.
I can't believe that we got this for €10 a night in the old town. This is like the most desirable spot in Prague. Full kitchen, bathroom. The bedroom is, again, absolutely massive. There's one tiny little bed and then one good bed. This place is deadly. I can't believe we got this for €10 a night. So Airbnb it if you come to Prague. And check out how well stocked the fridge is. Look at that. There's another like 2 beds, but I said to the woman I was coming by myself, so she locked that up. I haven't got too many plans. I don't even know what I'm gonna do, but we gotta get out there and start exploring. You never know what'll happen if you just go out there and see the world. So let's go. Now, it's easy to fall into the habit of trying to plan too much. Then you never discover any kind of rare gems. So we're just gonna walk around, see what we find. As I said before, adventure is born in spontaneity. So let's just go on an adventure. I know absolutely zero Czech. I don't speak a word of it. I know nothing about Prague, so we're off to a great start. I was exploring this local park, and who did I meet? But my friends from the airplane. What are the chances from all the people in Prague? It's so weird, I just ran into the people from the plane who I was sitting beside. They were inviting me out to go for drinks with them later, which is really nice of them because they know I'm here by myself. That's why you be nice to strangers. Very famous Charles Bridge, only a $5 flight, and we're here. So a local recommended me this hidden gem, and it's right in the city centre of Prague. Apparently it's some old traditional palace where they filmed the movie Amadeus about Mozart, which I was excited to explore. Hidden gem that I heard about that most people don't go to, and apparently it's amazing and there's no tourists. One ticket please. Let's go check this place out. Where am I right now? Is this the right? Yes. Okay. It's just me here. There's no one else. I don't even know where I go right now. There's no one here. Do I just keep going underneath this thing? I'm just in a room with a big net curtain. I think this may be where I die. Okay, that wasn't the tour or the palace or wherever I was meant to be going, so I just don't know what I just walked into, but it looked like I was about to be sacrificed. This place is actually deadly. The city centre of the Old Town, one of the most popular tourist destinations, is right down there, and there's not a single tourist up here. This is where they filmed Amadeus, very famous movie about Mozart. Well, this is what a $5 flight can get you to amazing places like this. Very different than downstairs. Some of these pieces are very creepy. I'm almost 100% sure I'm going to end up as one of these creepy art pieces in the cellar in the basement of this building. Let's try and get out of here alive. That famous Prague castle behind me is one of the biggest castles, if not the biggest castle in the world. I'm still climbing to get to the top of this mountain, see the biggest castle in the world. It's going to be a $5 well spent at that point. There's just steps everywhere you can see. Jesus Christ. There's a Starbucks everywhere. Starbucks putting their bloody logo in everyone's photo. Put chocolate sauce, spiral it along the wall so that people don't sit up on this wall for the view. That's an interesting security technique. We're up near Prague Castle. It's absolutely amazing up here. Hey! The people are sitting beside on the airplane. Again, we keep running into them on this trip. It's hilarious. It's freezing out here. We're about to find out if I took the train in the right direction or the wrong direction, because I almost always get it in the wrong direction. Now, while Prague is a beautiful city during the day, it's famous for its beauty at night. It was getting dark, so the castle will have to wait till our next video. So I decided to head back to the city centre to check out the Prague Beer Museum, see the city at night, and then we're going to finish up with the famous oldest pub and restaurant in Prague that is just around the corner from our apartment that our Airbnb host recommended. The buildings in this city are amazing. The architecture is outstanding. I don't think I can do it justice. Oh, thank you. Cheers. This will probably cost more than my flight here did. Barrels and barrels of this insane candy. I'm not going to get any though because I'm trying to be healthy and, you know, I've got discipline. Okay, let's go find a coffee shop. Okay, it's time to go check out the oldest pub and restaurant in Prague. So I'm walking along, and this frightens the absolute shit out of me. Just hovering there, in the alleyway by itself. I literally cannot feel my fingers any longer. My hands are freezing. This is the oldest bar and oldest restaurant in Prague. It started in 1499. Yeah, I don't like different food. For the sake of traveling, I feel like we have to try the most traditional weird thing that we could try. What do you recommend? What's local?
The roast pork knuckle.
Okay, I'm getting offered this. I think I'm going to regret it. Terrible choice. Terrible choice. Guess we gotta do it. Cheers. We just ordered the pork knuckle. Honestly, this pork knuckle might be one of the tastiest pieces of meat I've ever tasted. It's amazing how different a culture is only $5 away. The amazing thing is, our Airbnb that we booked for €10 a night is literally only 1 block from here, from one of the most famous restaurants in Prague. That's a pretty good deal. I was just speaking to one of the workers here, and he was telling me that in the summer, this place has 1,200 people here sitting in the beer garden alone. That's insane. I like the accordion.
Oh, really?
I play the button.
Button?
Yeah.
Where are you from?
I'm from Ireland.
From Ireland?
We have Irish music.
Yeah, it's a little bit complicated for me.
Oh no, you're good, you're good. So I started chatting to this local accordion player for a few minutes, just being friendly. When the craziest surprise ever happened.
Do you want to see something more?
He offered to take me around and show me firsthand the oldest and most original part of the pub.
Oldest room?
That was closed and people don't normally get to see. It had just been restored, and he was giving me the history of all the different pieces in there. They had recently discovered original artwork that had been underneath the surface of the walls all this time, so I might have been one of the first people to see these things. I don't even know. So these pictures are all these are all the old pictures?
Yes.
Wow. And no one knew they were there?
Yes, no one knew this. We call it sausage room.
Sausage room?
Because it's long like sausage.
This is the original oldest pub in Prague.
So in the beginning, I think maybe it was chapel.
Oh, and they turned it into beer.
Yes.
We just got a personal tour from a local of the oldest pub in Prague. Of all the closed sections of this place, he showed me like the original room that's been restored, all the original artwork that's in there. This place was opened in 1499. Having a local just show you around and tell you kind of humorous jokes about the place is priceless. I feel like I'm saying this for the 100th time in these videos, but that's why you always be nice to people. Always put yourself out there. Always talk to people. What's the worst that can happen? They be unfriendly to you. What's the best that can happen? You get a unique experience like that you'll never get again in your life. I'm gonna leave it there. I am wiped. I will see you in the next adventure. Well, I had an amazing adventure for only a €5 flight and a €10 Airbnb, which just goes to show you can still travel and have amazing experiences even if you don't have a lot of money. So the next time you see a cheap flight, are you going to make excuses or are you going to go on an adventure? I hope you choose the adventure. Alright, about to hop on a last minute cheapest flight in Europe. Now, I don't make any money off this YouTube channel or anything, but if you did enjoy the video and you'd like to show some support, the best thing you can do is to like the video, subscribe because I have some great videos coming up soon, and comment down below. I'd love to hear what you thought of the video. And most importantly, if you've watched this long, you're an absolute legend, and I really appreciate it. Thank you for spending the time watching this.